Have you ever wondered where the Greek gods, those powerful figures of myth, originated from? It's a question as old as time itself, and one that has fascinated scholars and enthusiasts for centuries. But to truly understand the origins of these deities, we must journey back to a time before time, to the birth of the universe itself. In the beginning, there was chaos, a vast and formless void. From this primordial entity sprang the first beings, the primordial deities. Among them were Gaia, the earth, Tartarus, the underworld, and Eros, the force of love. These deities were the very personification of the natural world and its elements. But as is often the case in history, a new generation arose, eager to claim power. These were the Titans, born from Gaia and her son Uranus. There were 12 of them, each embodying different aspects of the world. Yet it was under the rule of the cruel and tyrannical Kronos that the Titans reached the zenith of their power. However, even the mighty Titans couldn't escape the cycle of time. A prophecy foretold that Kronos would be overthrown by one of his own children. Terrified, he swallowed each one whole as they were born. But his wife Rhea managed to save their youngest, Zeus, by hiding him away. Once grown, Zeus challenged his father, leading to a cataclysmic war known as the Titanomachy. After 10 grueling years, Zeus, with the help of his siblings and allies, emerged victorious. The Titans were overthrown, banished to the dark abyss of Tartarus. With the Titans dethroned, a new era dawned, the age of the Olympians. 12 gods and goddesses, led by Zeus, took their places on Mount Olympus, governing the world and the heavens. Their stories of love, war, wisdom, and trickery have captivated us, providing rich material for poets, playwrights, and artists throughout the ages. Thus began the reign of the Olympians, the gods most commonly associated with ancient Greece. Despite their divine status, these gods were remarkably human, embodying the virtues and vices, the hopes and fears of the people who worshipped them. And that is where the allure of these myths lies, in their timeless ability to reflect our own humanity. With the Olympians in power, a new era dawned in the heavens and on earth. Let's delve into this intriguing age, the age of the Olympians. The Olympians were a group of 12 deities who ruled after overthrowing the Titans, and their reign marked a new chapter in Greek mythology. First in the lineup is Zeus, the king of the gods, and the ruler of the sky. Known for his unpredictable decisions and numerous love affairs, Zeus was both respected and feared. His thunderbolt, a symbol of his power, was a constant reminder of his supremacy and his ability to maintain order. Next we have Hera, the queen of the gods and the goddess of marriage, women, childbirth, and family. Despite her dignified position, Hera is perhaps best known for her jealousy and vengeful nature, particularly against Zeus's lovers and offspring. Moving on, we find Poseidon, the mighty god of the sea. Known for his volatile temper, Poseidon could stir up devastating storms and earthquakes, but he was also the protector of all waters and sailors. Athena, the goddess of wisdom, courage, and strategic warfare, stands out as a beacon of reason among the gods. Born from Zeus's forehead, she was admired for her strategic prowess and her role as the patron deity of Athens. We can't forget about Apollo, the god of music, truth, prophecy, healing, and the sun. His twin sister Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, wilderness, and the moon, was known for her fiercely independent and often aloof nature. Among these divine beings we also find Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, Hermes, the messenger of the gods, and Hephaestus, the god of fire and forge. These divine beings, with their human-like flaws and monumental powers, played a significant role in the lives and stories of ancient Greeks. They were not only worshipped, but also feared, loved, and blamed, shaping the values, rituals, and narratives of the ancient Greek world. As the Greek gods watched from Olympus, a new empire was rising in the West, the mighty Roman Empire. This was not just an era of military might and architectural marvels, but also a time of cultural exchange and religious adaptation. The founding of Rome, steeped in myth and legend, harks back to 753 years before the Common Era. The story goes that it was Romulus and Remus, the twin sons of Mars, the god of war, who laid the foundations of this great city. Raised by a she-wolf, as the legend suggests, the brothers embodied the fierce spirit and survival instincts that would come to define Rome. As the city began to grow, so did its interactions with other cultures and civilizations. Among them, the Greeks held a significant influence. Their advanced philosophy, art, and religion found a receptive audience in the Romans. This cultural exchange led to a fascinating phenomenon: the adaptation of Greek gods into the Roman pantheon. The Romans, pragmatic as they were, saw the value in the Greek pantheon's structure and narratives. They began to equate their own deities with those of the Greeks, adopting their stories and infusing them with a distinctly Roman flavor. Zeus, the king of the Greek gods, found a counterpart in Jupiter. Hera became Juno, Poseidon transformed into Neptune, and so on. This blending of faiths wasn't just a simple copy-paste operation. Each god, while retaining their Greek essence, was reshaped to align with Roman values and societal norms. Interestingly, this assimilation wasn't one-sided. As Rome's influence spread, so did its gods. Temples sprang up throughout the empire, from the sun-drenched shores of Sicily to the misty hills of Britannia. The gods, once Greek, now commanded reverence in Latin prayers. And so the Greek gods found new identities in the heart of the Roman Empire. Their tales of power, wisdom, and folly interwove with the fabric of Roman life, leaving an indelible mark on a civilization that would echo through the ages. Opening. The Roman Empire was not just a military power, it was a cultural sponge, absorbing and adapting elements from the cultures it conquered. As Rome expanded, it encountered the rich tapestry of Greek mythology, a pantheon of gods and goddesses that struck a chord with the Romans. They saw in these divine figures echoes of their own deities, similar yet distinct. And so, the Romans set about adapting these Greek gods to their own culture, a process as fascinating as it is revealing. The Roman pantheon came to mirror that of the Greeks, with each Greek god finding a Roman counterpart. Zeus, the king of the Greek gods, became Jupiter, the lord of the sky and thunder. His brother Poseidon, ruler of the seas, was transformed into Neptune. And Hades, the Greek god of the underworld, became Pluto in Roman mythology. Yet this was more than just a simple renaming. The Romans reshaped these gods to fit their own narrative, their own values. For instance, Mars, the Roman god of war, was not as bloodthirsty as his Greek counterpart, Ares. Mars was a symbol of military prowess, yes, but also of agriculture, reflecting the dual identity of the Roman citizen as both soldier and farmer. Another noteworthy example is Venus, the Roman goddess of love. While Aphrodite, her Greek equivalent, was often portrayed as capricious and vain, Venus was seen as a mother figure, a symbol of familial love and fertility. She was even claimed as an ancestor by the Julian family, a lineage that included none other than Julius Caesar himself. These adaptations were not merely cosmetic, they were a testament to the Romans' ability to assimilate and reshape foreign influences, to make them their own. The Greek gods, now Roman, were incorporated into the state religion, their stories retold to align with Roman virtues and values. Closing. The Greek gods, reborn as Roman deities, continued to hold sway over the ancient world. Their stories, their lessons, their influence echo down the ages, a testament to the power of adaptation and the enduring appeal of mythology. But all eras, no matter how golden, must eventually come to an end. Such was the fate of the Roman Empire and the pantheon of Greek gods that had so long held sway over the hearts and minds of the people. The decline of the Roman Empire was a process that spanned centuries, with various factors contributing to its eventual fall. Political instability, economic decline, and military invasions, particularly from the Germanic tribes, all played their part. Yet, amid this tumultuous period, a new force was rising that would ultimately overshadow the old gods: Christianity. Christianity, with its message of hope and salvation, began to resonate with the masses, gradually gaining followers. The religion spread like wildfire, its flames fanned by the teachings of figures like St. Paul, who journeyed far and wide to share the word. The Roman gods, once revered and feared, began to lose their luster in the face of this new faith. In the year 313, Emperor Constantine issued the Edict of Milan, effectively granting Christians the freedom to practice their religion openly. This was a turning point, a moment that signaled the beginning of the end for the old gods. Constantine himself converted to Christianity on his deathbed, becoming the first Roman emperor to do so. Over the following centuries, Christianity became the dominant religion of the empire, and the old gods faded further into the background. Their temples were replaced by churches, their rituals by Christian rites. The once mighty Olympians, who had ruled from their celestial abode, were relegated to the realm of myth and legend. Thus ended the era of Greek gods and the Roman Empire, but their stories continue to fascinate us to this very day. Their tales of heroism, betrayal, love, and vengeance still captivate the imagination, reminding us of a time when gods walked the earth and empires rose and fell. Their legacy lives on, a testament to their enduring influence.